Hi, my name is Spencer, otherwise known as Suspenseful93.
I'm Ben. We're here to do a commentary for you for Mockingjay Part 1 of the whole Hunger Games series.
Ben, what do you think was the most positive thing about this movie?
Most positive thing. I mean, it did its job as a Part 1. It's set up for the final part of this whole entire series.
To me, my biggest positive was the acting.
Acting was well. Yeah, I agree. Jennifer Lawrence did a fantastic job at this.
Yes, she did. As she always does. She's a fantastic actress. And not only her, the other supporting actors did good too, but I think she shined over everyone else. What Ben said earlier, it was a good setup for the next movie. Now, there are two sides to that coin because, yes, it is a part 1 out of part 2, and the whole point of a part 1 is to be the lead up into the big battle or the big finale. So, in a way, it served its purpose. The movie did a good job of that, but by itself, it wasn't very good.
It put a whole new perspective into the whole Hunger Games world, the whole universe, really, about like how it's run, how the whole politics of it is, with all the different districts between 1 and 12, and if you take one out, the whole system falls apart.
I love the score. I'm not going to go out on iTunes and go buy it or anything, but it did a very good job of doing what a score is supposed to do, and that is to tell us how we're supposed to feel.
Singing by the river, that whole song.
Mm-hmm.
Very well written.
I liked the song. It truly explained the tone of the movie, which was, for the most part, very sad. It was a pretty heavy movie. One of my other positives was Woody Harrelson and Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, they did a really good job at being
Comic
them.
relief.
Yeah, they're the comic relief. And it was very natural. It wasn't forced. The scene where Katniss is doing the trailer, or shooting like a commercial trailer for propaganda for the fight against President Snow and to join the rebellion, I thought that was a really good scene. I mean, it was actually really funny seeing her like struggle through the lines and try to do very good at it, but fail miserably. And of course, Woody Harrelson came in with the funny comment about, oh, that's how you're going to lose the revolution, is with that kind of performance. Let's get to the negatives.
There are plenty.
There were more negatives than there were positives, in my opinion.
Agreed.
It was very boring. There was not enough action in this movie. There's maybe 2 or 3 action scenes in the movie. And really, there was only one main one. And that was when they went back to District 12. I know your biggest negative.
Peeta.
Yeah.
He didn't do it for me, this movie. The first one, I thought he was okay. The second one, he did okay. This one, I did not like Peeta at all whatsoever. Honestly, I thought he was I just didn't think he did really well at any of the movies. I mean, the actor's good, don't get me wrong. Love the actor to pieces. But just his character, Peeta in general, did not like him. Thought he was a coward, thought he was a punk.
When he got knocked out at the end, I laughed.
The audience laughed, really. I did too.
Yeah, not the whole audience, but there were quite a few people in our crowd that laughed.
Knocked him in the head with a chair. Cold.
That scene was not meant to be comedic at all.
I was glad to see it happen. I hated Peeta, but I'm glad to see it happen. Knocked right in the head. Made my movie.
The whole scene where they're getting bombed, and the little sister, Katniss is running down the stairs to go down to the bunker, and she realizes that her sister isn't there, and she's like, oh, she went and got the cat. It's like,
the cat? To risk your life for an animal. Not exactly the smartest thing ever.
The doors are going to close in 6 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to use my 6 minutes of barely enough time to get down to the bunker to go rescue a cat. It just seemed really stupid.
Very dumb.
And that's...
I know she's a little girl. Totally, it's okay. I know she's a little girl. I know. Everyone loves their pet. I mean, if I had a pet, I'd love it too. But...
It was just a pet peeve to me. I hated that. It's just
I thought Katniss should have reacted more fiercely at her sister because they almost got locked out of the bunker. They would have died. Rebellion would have been over. Movie would have been over.
They made it with like a second left.
Yeah. All because of a stinking furball.
Again, more negative on the part that it was boring and the fact that it was a part 1. I understand its purpose to be the lead-in to the big battle at the end. I don't know what happens, but, you know, where stuff goes down and, you know, a whole lot of explosions and action happens. I understand that, but as the movie by itself, it wasn't good.
It was the weaker one of the whole saga so far. Yeah, I know for sure. I'm pretty positive that this part 2 will be much, much better. They'll basically make up for this part 1 that was weak. I'm sure the part 2 will give audiences what they want. The action, the fighting, you know, everything that we've been looking forward to this whole entire series of seeing the fall of the Capitol. Yeah. And seeing President Snow finally bite the dust. Because we all of us love Revolution. All of us love Rebellion.
Ben, what would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, I give it a 6. That's being generous. A 6. Very generous 6.
I have to agree with you. I'd say maybe a 6.5.
6.5.
I mean,
Why
it's
0.5?
pretty close in that 6, 7 range. But I think I'm going to say 6.5 because
Jennifer Lawrence saved the movie for me. I think she did a great job.
Yeah.
She made the movie worthwhile. I mean,
who doesn't want to watch Jennifer Lawrence? So.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be it for us. You can click and subscribe on this YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Ben, are they going to find you anywhere, or are you just a special guest for this week?
Special guest for this week, but I mean, then again, you can always have me again. I love commentating on movies. Love movies. I'm a moviegoer myself.
Yep.
So
we're a bunch of movie nerds ourselves. So
love movies.
And just like this YouTube channel, it's just getting started. This is just for fun. I thought it would be something cool to do. You know, I love movies.
We'll keep it short and sweet from now on. Just want to let you know this is a first time video.
Yeah.
This is his channel. I'm just a special guest for this afternoon. So
I'm pretty sure you'll be back.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Comment for the next movie that we should commentate on next.
I'll see you at the movies.